welcome to another video. So, as you might know, I did a season 1 video, I think. Yeah, I did that a long time ago. So, not a long time ago, about like a couple weeks ago, I would say. Sorry, the microphone's too loud. Repeating tapping on microphone. So I thought I would do season 2. And this took me about about 5 hours to do, so so let's go into presentate. These are failed attempts. That's a failed one. I was experimenting if the ones without the black lines look better, and then I was seeing so this is what the thing's supposed to look like. It's supposed to have cash. The name would be on the big dollar sign. So at the top you see those big green line. That's money. This is Mr. Krabs' money fiend. And then you got 2 coins, okay? And these are the ranks. Great, good, okay, bad, terrible. So you might see I replaced excellent, and now there's I got rid of excellent, now there's another one called Well, that's if I were to replace terrible with something, let me tell you, I don't think I use terrible anywhere in this list. It's just bad to great. And each one of these ratings were used. Okay. So terrible was the only one. Now if I wanted to replace that with someone, I would probably replace it with something here. Another bad to describe something bad, and there you go. Okay, well, this is nice. Laser pointer. I don't know if you can see it, but I'm just clicking on the laser pointer. So, your shoes untied. My favorite part of the whole thing is the song. Patrick putting the things on his hand, the shoes on his hand, that's also funny. So, of course, it's probably going to get a great. Because they're great. No sponsorship, seriously. No sponsorship. Great! Oh yeah, also I forgot to mention this. I have 2 slides for each one. So one of them is the one without the rating, and then the other one is with the rating. Moving on, Squid's Day Off. My favorite part is when Squidward has those flashbacks of just SpongeBob just standing there. So of course this is gonna get a great. The only problem I have with this one, Squidward never liked Krusty Krab. So why would he come running back to it on his vacation? That's really dumb. But at least there's nothing else wrong with it, so. Okay, did I skip one? Pretty sure it doesn't go Squid's Day Off to Wormy. Maybe it does. The song. Everything in this is great. I thought I just moved forward. I'm like, oh! Everything in this is great. I cannot not get away from this. It's just like, oh, this is the best thing ever. This gets a fantastic. That's not even a rating on there. Moving on to patty hype, the different kinds of Krabby Patty. But is it green as poison, or as good as blue, or yellow as okay? No, it's sky blue. Next one. The only thing is, I love how Mr. Krabs hardly gets the money. And they try to burn the money. Do a lot of silly stuff with the money that Mr. Krabs would definitely hate. Dying for pie. Yeah, it's okay. There's nothing else to say, then I will give this a quick review because I don't want to spend any time on this. No. That's bad if I don't want to spend any time on this. Yep, 2 partners in a row. Nah, this one gets a good. This one gets a okay, and remember, is better than okay, so is under good. Is under good. Oh yeah. Little microphone cap. I just banged on the microphone. So I'm banging on the microphone. Oh wait, did I just? Oh yeah, good. This one's good. Patrick trying to be SpongeBob isn't bad. The way that they do it kind of gets annoying, but it is just kind of good throughout. And it has some pretty decent jokes. Not just trash. It's not just a big garbage bag shoved in your face, which that will be coming up. Next one. Well, what is the rating I give this? Great! Is the rating I give this. I mean, I can also fast forward slides. Shake that bubble butt. It's my favorite part of Bubble Buddy. Oh no. Oh. I do actually like this, but what's compared, what is right next to this thing, it seems like a total wreck. Even Wormy could do it correct with this thing. I would say it's pretty low grade. I almost gave this an okay. That it goes here, terrible to great. So least to greatest with these ranks. So baddest one you can get on one, terrible. The second baddest, bad. And then the 2 okay ones are, okay is closer to the bad side of things, and the is more closer to the good side of things. So I was going to give this an okay, and trust me, that's leaning to the bad side of things. And that, oh yeah, sorry if you hear something in the background. My dog is chewing on a bone right now. Christmas Who. I think it was a mistake that I did. I used the wrong one, so I had a smiley face. I designed this one, but I'm pretty sure I put the smiley face on here now that I look at it. Yep, I did it. Actually, I accidentally did that when I was making the whole thing, so I had to make a whole new one, and this is the new one. I did all the circles with smiley faces. Oh, I can just play them. I'll do that at the end. Well, of course this is great! This is great! Just smacked into your face. Something that story. The ugly barnacle who once lived, and then he was so ugly that he killed everyone. What? That is just hilarious. And of course, this is going to get a great. Bossy Boots. This is just trash shoved into your face. How does SpongeBob not know what a salad is? He's made, obviously, once, at least in Culture Shock. Oh, yeah. Like say, well, that was like a year ago. I don't even know. Maybe 2 years. 1 year, 2 years. It doesn't matter. This is garbage. I do like when they're coming up with the names, but I don't think it's gonna make any top 5s. Hint, hint. At the end of the episode. For me. And of course, it's getting a bad. Trying to do this weird, like, circly thing. It won't work out. I just left it there. Next one is Grandma's Kisses. My favorite part is SpongeBob. Yeah, you would think out of this whole thing that something else would be good. No, it's just SpongeBob. But I do like, they did first appearance of SpongeBob's grandma, and that's a pretty good character. She does get some obnoxious appearance, like the abrasive side and Cousin Blackjack, and the Cousin Blackjack is in 3 seasons, I'm pretty sure. So that's the next appearance of SpongeBob. Oh wait, season 4, Mike? I don't know. Well, this is obviously great. Squidville. Boring. Bad. Okay, well, this... I just want to say that this is boring just because I don't really want to, like... If I only had one episode of SpongeBob to watch, this would be one of the ones that I would absolutely cross out. Trust me. They're way better at the start of the season and way better to come than this. This should have, you know what this should have been partnered with? True First Square. That's how bad this is to me. Or maybe it could have made a good cut. Oh, you know what this could have went with? The Atlanta Square Pin just was 11 minutes. Maybe this could have went with it. Oh, maybe if True First Square was an hour and 11 minutes. Maybe this could have been shoved at the end of it, because that's how bad it is. Maybe it's not that. Well, when I just smacked terrible on today, so I did this yesterday, this one, so I didn't add the terrible yet, but this would have gotten terrible. This could probably, if you want to collect all bad things of SpongeBob, go ahead, buy this one, because this is truly trash. Oh my. Well, next one, I guess. Pre-Hibernation week. Nothing is my favorite. Can tell where the budget went on this one. But I do like a couple things, but they weren't good enough to go in the actual favorite part. Favorite part is something that takes the rest of the whole episode. And I'm not saying it's as bad as Squidville. You know how I did that. It was an episode before it. I literally just screamed that. So if you just skip past it, I would go watch it. Because it does have a lot of the same problems, but it doesn't have all of them. So I'm going to give this a It's not as bad as... So, bad was the worst at the time that I made Squidville, So, just pretend Squidville is terrible. This is the past bad and okay, so... At least it's not that bad as... Life is Crime, the balloon. This is just grr, grr, a, You don't realize how much. Open speaker notes. What? Tips, keywords. Great. Okay, next one, because I don't want to talk about this. I don't like how Patrick being a big jerk. No, you ate the chocolate bar. And it's kind of funny because once Patrick acknowledges the fire, it goes out. Like the gods of the sea realize that Patrick said something, and then... Sorry if that was way too loud. I'm still experimenting with this mic. I only have like 2 episodes of. Oh yeah, Survival of the Idiots. I'm not even pressing anything. This is great. I'm not even pressing anything. Pretend you just didn't see that. Well, you know what the rating is, so I'll just leave it on that. Oh yeah, I also did it backwards, so did do it too. Ew. I'm not saying ill to the episode. You hear that? Want to know what that is? I was playing around with some stuff. I got some orange sherbet ice cream and put some chocolate in the orange sherbet ice cream. It's probably, there's still big chunks of it left, but probably melted by now. Hear that? That's the chocolate. And I also put Smarties, a lot of salt in there, and a lot of sugar. I don't think anyone... I also crushed them up and mixed them. Looks like some kind of like cheap sauce. Yeah, literally. If you've ever seen orange sauce, that's what it kind of looks like. That's because it has like Smarties and all inside of it. Why am I talking about this? Why am I talking about this? I got a total off track. Looks weird though. Ew. I crushed up the Smarties and they look like little infected things. It's just disgusting. Ew. Dirty Dan. Pinhead, Larry, and Dirty Dan. My favorite part of this. And they boost the whole thing up. Dumped! I think this weird thing is getting dumped later. Gary's my favorite part. And that doesn't mean it's bad. It just doesn't mean it. Okay, well, last one you can probably hear me. Ugh to this one. Ugh to this one. Ugh to this one. Ugh to this one. Why did microphone? Now, here, symbol the noise. Is this the microphone cap? So wait, this is what the weird thing that I made sounds like. And this is my microphone. Okay, I'm going to play a noise. I want you to I want you to dislike the video. You think that was... I want you to dislike the video if you think this noise will be... No, wait. Let me do the noise first. I want you to like the video if you think it was the weird thing that I made, or dislike the video if you think it was the bottle cap. Remember, that is the bottle cap, and this is this. So what is this at? Dislike the video if you think it's the bottle cap. Like the video if you think it's the weird soup that I made. What was that? Check up. I will tell you in the season 3 video what that was. Unless I forgot. Not that. I'm just tapping on the microphone. Okay, well, this is just bad. Straight up horrible. Nothing. Okay. Bah. Yeah. When Patrick was going, that's why I put done right there. Next! Great! Squirrel jokes. Well, this is just... So, a lot of the people laughed at the squirrel jokes. It's boring! They're not even funny in any sorts of ways, so I'd give this an for for Like, where'd the rating go? What? Shanghai! So this was a special. Well, let's talk about the patchy stuff first. I didn't with the Christmas special because... But it's a special. And, well, let's talk about the patchy again. Well, not again, because I never talked about this thing. Because it wasn't in my bottom 10 or in my top 10. So if it was in top 10, it would probably get some chat about it. If it was in my bottom 10, it would also get some chat about it. How horrible it is, though. So it's a special. That's my favorite part, that it's more than 11 minutes. Great. So the patchy stuff is, the voting stuff wasn't that bad, but for this trash, for them to even, redo the whole thing without the voting, that's kind of pointless. Why didn't they just leave the voting stuff in? Like, why do we get to, this weird patchy talking and, it's just weird. It's like, what is that one? I forget the special, but this happens one more time, and I don't know which one it is, but what he does, it's just creepy. Like the newer episodes, like Patchy's Beach Bash, and Patchy's playlist and SpongeBob birthday blowout and Furl. It's probably the top 5 recent most famous thing. Well, no, then it would be true for score, but that just stinked. That was just annoying. It's like they forgot all about him. Should have gone on and are you happy? But it's just weird. Okay, next one. Oh yeah, it's great by the way. I'd say it's a light great because it's boring. Oh yeah, the SpongeBob stuff. All it is, you can say, is SpongeBob Patrick being weird and annoying to the Flying Dutchman. And someone parking their ship on top of someone's house. That is illegal. You can sue the Flying Dutchman for that. Okay, Gary, the money part. That just stinks, so it's obviously getting a bad. Oh, no. Pressure. What do I say about this? So I picked up the container and I thought some of the stuff leaked out on my hand, so I swung my hand to make sure it didn't. Ew. Still disgusting. So disgusting and ever. Well, the pressure. Great. Isn't that nice? Okay, it's okay. Nice. The smoking peanut. The clam, my favorite part of this whole thing. Great. Now you might realize, yeah, I did something weird that I did. I know. Pressure and the smoking peanut are before Shanghai. I know. I don't even know why I didn't put that there. Guess when I had it on a list that was in the work. Like, some stuff, I had this whole list of SpongeBob episodes in order. And I know a lot of them were mixed up. Because when I was going over it, well, we'll get to this one later. In season 6, first episode was like one of the last on my list. So I obviously knew something was wrong there. Oh yeah, Fungus Among Us I found in season 3 for some reason. It's weird, I'm just copying and pasting random episodes. There we go first. I don't even know what list I'm grabbing them off of. The gap. I'm just remember them by name and stuff. But enough of that. It's okay. I think I broke my mouse to do that. The smoking peanut. The clams. What is the clams gonna eat this episode? Well, I don't know. Will they? Or will they not? Yeah, you heard it right. It's a episode. Welcome to the Chum Bucket. This song is probably one of the best, the whole thing, except the best song and Band Geeks, and also the song in Wormy. Probably like the number 3 spot for best song. Even Fun doesn't replace this song. You really think that Christmas Carol at the end of True for Score is going to get on this list? No, probably going top worst. Like top 3 worst. And that's pretty bad if it's the top 3 worst. Welcome to the Chum Bucket. Let's get in a great... Let's A 10 is a great! Frankendoodle jest. What? Wait, why did I just put just? Ugh. Not even just. I think I was supposed to write like a whole paragraph under it. I'm like, nope. Well, this is of course like right instead of just the just sitting there. The secret box. Boring! Bad! Oh. Bad Geeks. The song is the best part of this whole thing. And Squidward finally feels sweet, sweet, sweet victory. Yeah. Yeah. So on to my, well, this is obviously good. On to my top 5. Number 5, well, of course, Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy. Now, this was going to be tough because these ones I had a hard time picking out. But Frankendoodle. And number 3, you may know what this is going to be. This one's going to be Welcome to the Chum Bucket. And the bottom, if you watch my top 10 list of best SpongeBob, top 10 best episodes of SpongeBob, you realize that two episodes from this season are on there. So what do you think? The number 3 on that list and the number 2 on this list. So the number 3 best episode of this whole series to me, Band Geeks. And the best, and I mean this is the best episode of the whole series to me. And I'm not actually joking. I will never say this ever again. This is the best episode of the series. Wormy. And then for some reason I got a lot of empty slides that had 2 blank ones. So that. So every one of these episodes reviewed. I don't know how long. It's probably like 24 minutes or something. That would be kind of depressing. Here's a cool play for all the things. I'll be quiet. Wow, this is boring just sitting here. Bad! I had to make that. Great! Bad! I'll stop saying stuff. Great! That's the last time, I promise. Huh. Just saying, this is probably the best way. So I might be doing this way for season 3, maybe. This is how I would do it in season 3. Got it? Number 5, Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy free. Number 4, Frankendoodle. Number 3, Welcome to the Chumbug. Number 2, Bangeeks. Number 1, Wormy. And then I'll stop it there. And that is about it. Yeah. Bye.